Hello everyone and welcome back to Outer Wilds. This is episode 2. Last time we began our adventure, we woke up, eyes to the stars, on launch day. And we launched. We launched the rocket and we got to explore a different location. But more importantly, we are uncovering sort of the secrets of a previous civilization. And we're the first to go out into space with the translator tool, which I think is just amazing. And I'm really excited to sit down and go through a second episode. So let's launch. Let's lift off. Oh, shit. Velocity match was aborted. I thought we were going straight in the air. It appears I have crashed into a tree. But we have achieved liftoff. No one was damaged in the process. It's really cool how you can like match your velocity to the planet and kind of follow it when you're landing. Really great first impressions of the game, and I mentioned how it's literally just not what I expected at all, but it's amazing. We have sort of like a bunch of rumors that we can go and explore and check out, and something that I'm thinking that we should do is this. There's a harmonica that belonged to Feldspar that we've been hearing on this planet, and we're going to go and check it out. I just need to actually lock onto the signal itself, and then we'll find it. I need to readjust, get better at flying rockets. It's one of these. It's like 300 meters away. Just bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, there's one that's like 100 meters away, which I think is the... Yeah. They're just both overlapping. Here we go. This is where we want to be. See? Perfect. Perfect landing. Okay, so... let's check this out. See what the fuck's going on here. Oh god. Alright, there we go. Let's put away the signal scope. Alright. Another happy landing. Perfect. Alright, we're suited up. Actually, we don't need to be suited up, do we? We'll suit up anyway, because why not? Huh. Okay, so it's not coming from you, it's coming from Tektite, it's coming from this weird sort of plant vine growth. Okay. Interesting. I figured we may as well chase a rumor that's on the, on the same planet, and one that they're sort of very interested in, because Feldspar was the first one out to space. So, let's talk to Tektite. Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Oh yeah, that's another thing. We died? Question mark? And then we woke up on launch day again? So I'm not sure what the hell's happened there, but that was another thing that happened right at the end when we were investigating. It's like Groundhog Day in space. Me, I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something here. Whatever it is, it put roots down in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to send anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay, ship log has been updated. Can I put my own scout launcher in here? Let's launch a scout in here. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Error duplicate signal scout. Look at... It's getting... Oh. Interesting, it's just going in. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I liked this crater. Need anything from me, hatchling? I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? It's a Tardis plant, and there's a harmonica signal coming from there. So Feldspar has potentially been swallowed up by this thing, potentially? On his way into space? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. So is the dimensions bigger on the inside? My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed? Huh, don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling Nice about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. You sure this seed isn't from Timberhearth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth and saw everything there is to see, and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Now I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, actually. Okay. Oh, so you can have it in photo... Oh, okay, you can have it in photo mode and launch it through. Damn, so you just go in, it's just a bunch of vines and stuff in there, and then it just goes to... more vines. It's interesting that when you... Oh, it's landed. There you go. 849 meters in. So there's... It looks like there's like something with like... It looked like it had jaws in there. It's hard when you want to like... take a closer look at the photo. Oh, you can rotate the camera. Nice. Okay. Look at that. Huh. There's something at the center. It's interesting that you can't really say anything else. Error. Duplicate signal. Cool that you can retrieve it. Well, there you go. Wild. Now, in terms of checking the ship log, I believe we have to naturally do that from the ship itself. Let's take a look. So, Dark Bramble Seed inside the seed. Seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. My signal scope picks up harmonica music when I aim it at the seed, and I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Okay? And then inside the seed, when I launch it in, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Okay, so I guess we have the choice to follow this up further. We might have to talk to some other people. I mean, we've already used our scout launcher. Maybe we'll have to talk to our tree choppers and see what happens. Oh, hang on. What the fuck? Oh, fuck me. Is that what's happening? So the first time this happened, I didn't know we were reading the ship log, and I was like, wait, did something happen? So we're gonna wake up again. We're about to wake up again. Holy shit, to that happening. What the fuck? So on our planet, there's the interloper. Is the interloper on some sort of like collision course with this planet? And then my question is, do we have to be away from Timber Hearth by the time the interloper comes through? Because it looks like it's wiping the planet away, and we're on it. Do we have to witness our home planet getting destroyed? That doesn't seem right, especially considering the rumors that we have on this planet. Also, it feels like we didn't even get around to doing anything before it happened either, so... If we open up the map, the interloper... Okay, so it looks like what is happening, or what will happen, is Timber Hearth will orbit, and it'll come on a collision course with the interloper. And it will... yeah. And then it will start again. Should we go to the interloper and see if we can do anything? Where is it? Otherwise, I have no idea. There's no signal coming from it. But it looks like, judging by the blue light, that it's this. You reckon we could land on this? It's probably going way too fast for us. Is it that, you reckon? It's going so much faster. And then when we die, we like die in the process, we then wake up and are doomed to repeat it. Yeah, it's going so fast. No, that's not going to collide. Is it the interloper, or is it something else that's coming our way and wiping us out instead? It's just such a weird mystery. Something's fucking destroying us, and we have to just kind of start again every time that it happens. Yeah, fuck. The Nomai statue in Giant Steep we can go to. This goes through all sort of the same thing. It ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines, so we're not sure what to do with that yet. Brittle Hollow has a eye signal locator. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate it. Maybe let's go to Giant's Deep to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. We'll try that instead. And then hopefully we don't get destroyed on the way. So Giant's Deep, I think, is where we're gonna go. Let's do that. We just can pick a direction and run with it, check out some rumors, and I guess that's how we'll sort of progress in this game. We'll just chase rumors, see what happens, uncover some mystery of the Nomai species or race. So are we about to see like a collision course between this and the interloper? Oh, look how close it comes. No. Okay. Just wondering if we're going to see... It might be... You know what? It might be the thing that we see when we wake up that kind of goes through the station outside of one of the planets. Like this, how this gets destroyed by something orbiting Giant's Deep. There could be that. I'm gonna put on autopilot and see what happens. And we've got this weird signal coming from Giant's Deep. gonna land here, and hopefully we won't get hopefully we won't get destroyed. But it seems that if you do, you wake up and then you start again, but with the same rumors that you had before. Okay, time to land. And I guess we'll get some follow-up rumors on if there's people here that kind of saw or witnessed the event that took place in orbit. Here it is. Can we land on that? I'm trying to look at that there. Are we secure here? We good? Did we land on it successfully? I think so. I think this is locking us in place. Okay. I'm going to check this shit out. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Okay, so I think that's just opened up this. So this is a Nomai structure? This is a Nomai structure, okay. Launch module. Control module. It's all been destroyed. Probe tracking module. And then nice view. Alright, let's go. Is this the control one? Or the launch one? Control module. Let's take a look down here. Ooh. Oh god. God, the way this technology works is so interesting. Okay, and then trees detect. Oh, trees detected oxygen tank refill. We're straight up just going. I'm just going to the thing that we see that gets destroyed right as we wake up, and we're checking that out instead. Pick up launch module projection stone. Okay. Insert it. Whoa, what the fuck is happening in this game, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? So, launch mod, it's a projection of what it looks like in the launch module? Or what? Is this what the launch module looks like right now? Broken window. Huh. Okay, we can see that it's a projection though, so it's... Oh god, that's so cool. When you get to this height, you spin around to the gravity on this wall. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, hang on. Whoa, what the fuck is going on, dude? 9 minutes, 34 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. So it was a probe that launched out of this and it destroyed it? In the process? Okay, now let's take this over. This Nomai technology is wild. Now let's take it over to this thing. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, there you go. So that's the probe that launched and then it came apart. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. What is this game? This is just so fascinating. This is so bizarre, dude. I love how, like, not straightforward any of it is. Like, it's just like, you pick the direction, you go and check stuff out, and you find things, you know? Like, you're not having your hand held through any of this. Oh god, what the fuck? Damage report. Severe structural stress detected, assessing damage to modules. Intact, no structural damage. Viewpoint window fractured, module exposed to vacuum of space. Missing. So the probe tracking module is missing, it's been launched. The launch module is broken, the control module is fine, which is where we are right now. The probe cannon is fucked. Oh, ah! Oh. That is like a lift to the other side. It's got those crystals around it. Cool. So you can either jump there yourself or do that. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. So we can see this location with Nomai technology. Can I translate this from the projection? No. Okay, I can't translate through the projection. Holy fuck. Okay. So I'm going to assume that we can't go into the... I'm going to assume that we can't go into... Oh. I'm assuming we can't go into the launch module one. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under these circumstances to go above. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. I see, and I am right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. So Arvenz and Mallow made a mistake by trying to just fucking have it be as powerful as possible. I have bad news, Arvenz. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privyet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you in Daz. Privyet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay, so there's also a construction yard. Our shiplog eaten good today with what the fuck's in here. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. Head back out here. Okay, so an orbital probe cannon. This is the probe launcher, which is destroyed. Let's go... Oh, and then this is fucked. Okay. Yeah, so that's why we can see it from... That's why... Oh, I can launch a scout. Nice. Oops. Oh, fuck, hang on. Beep. Well, we already pretty much had a look in here from the projection anyway, but it's small enough where we can't really... I don't know if there's anything that we can do here. Just have the scout go outside. Can we get in, potentially? Can we get in from the outside? We could potentially land on it with the ship, right? And then go through the broken glass, maybe. Need to fuel up is what I do, so we're due to go back to the ship anyway. We'll check the ship log of all those updates. And I guess we'll head down onto Giant's Deep itself, and we should be able to find something. Whee! Cool. Let's have a look. Good thing we're not dead. Imagine if we were in the middle of investigating this and that fucking thing came in and killed me. That's a lot of rumors. The broken remains of a Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the eye of the universe, and Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. It was successfully launched, but the cannon integrity was compromised. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules, the launch module looks heavily damaged, a huge breach in the glass viewport. And the launch module's viewport window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space, but also exposing it to me being able to get in there, I think. One of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules, probe tracking module, is receiving data from the launch probe. Oh, it's receiving data, but a Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module as missing. So we have to find the probe tracking module, which might potentially just be floating in space right now. And the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon at a construction yard on Giant's Deep. Cool. God, this is so cool. I love that we keep track of everything that we find and discover in the ship log, so in case you get lost, you can kind of still figure shit out. Okay, let's have a look. So the probe tracking module is probably going to be... Oh, hang on. There you go. We can land on this. What the fuck? Oh, whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? I was like, why is it coming out of the... What? Like, why is it coming out of the planet? Holy shit. Okay. Is it like a gas giant with like gas tornadoes and shit? What the fuck? I can't even get in there. There we go. Alright, whoa! Holy shit. Alright, well I like that we can actually see landing points, you know? So, signified by that, like the purple shapes. That is fucking amazing and terrifying at the same time. Alright, where is that? I've lost my shuttle wreckage. Which way is it orbiting? Let me go against it so I can find it again. So we need to land in the probe control module or potentially get into the launch bay. Oh, there you are. Fucking get it. No! Go forwards. Flying in space is challenging. I think it's a miracle that we landed as well as we did on the main structure. Okay, fuck. Damn it. Why is this thing so hard difficult to control right now? Go this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Exit ship to repair starboard hull damaged. Oh, fuck. Right, hang on. We'll land on this thing. You can't lock onto this, which makes it very challenging. Where's the damage part that I was trying to land on go? It was like another part of it, wasn't there? Let's try and land on this. I swear that there was another section to try and get into. Alright, hang on, where's my ship damage? Being pulled into the middle. There we go. Okay. I think maybe as time goes on, some of the pieces might get separated from each other. I swear that there was another section to fly into, but maybe I got confused with the main one, fucked it up. Let's just go to the surface of Giant Steep then. Some sort of surface. There's a levitating fucking planet part of it that just like comes in and out of the surface as well. So I guess that's a thing. Yeah. Alright. Okay. This is a start, I suppose. Okay. Is the gravity really fucking shit here? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Fucking I can barely jump. Okay, gravity. 2 times gravity. There you go. So I don't have... I'm quite limited on my... There we go. Yeah, the eyes are open on this one. Statue Workshop. Okay. These environments are pretty fun to navigate. I like how clearly sort of like laid out and communicated everything is, like it introducing like those crystals to you and stuff, so you understand how it all works. Ooh, we got Namai bones here. People used to live here once. 50,000 people used to live here. Yeah, it's a ghost town. Alright, so we've got... I guess that's just communicating what type of place this is, but look at that. It looks like something will happen here. Oh god, no. Is this the oh shit. Is this the... Am I about to die? Is this the event? What is happening? I need a good look at this shit. Okay, something's happened out in space. And it's just gone real weird all of a sudden. Yep, I think we're about to die. Yep, here we go. What does it look like on space? Damn it! Is that the interloper? I should have looked out in the map. That would have made much more sense. We just died again. Fuck. I looked at the map like just too late on my death. Yeah, there was a huge object coming for me. I feel like it's the interloper. So now we start again. I mean, it would make sense considering what the name of it, called the interloper, but it seems that it's just like, is it random when it decides to fucking destroy me or what? Because it comes to me on different planets. So it doesn't wipe out Timber Hearth specifically, but it just... I wonder if you can escape from it, right? Like when it happens, you know? Oh, anytime upward thrust is used, it like is an auto thing. It's asking me to do an auto thing now, probably because I suck at using it. So you get to see the direction that the probe goes in. Alright, we're going straight for Giant's Deep. I love the concept of just waking up on launch day and just fucking leaving immediately, and everyone's like, hey, where the fuck are you going? Especially because there's another moon there. Okay, I definitely invented there being another section of that, because that's only 3. So I made that up, I'm crazy. I'm losing my mind out in space. Clearly. So that's Ash Twin. So that's where the probe signal came from. Oh god. Ooh. Is this protected by winds? I don't even think I can get in here. Look at that. Look at that. That's like the planet's core with some weird looking ass jellyfish. Is that the city? What happens if I get sucked up into one of these tornadoes? What do you think? Okay, so the signal's not coming from there. Look at that thing. Yeah, I definitely wonder if you can, like, I wonder if you can get in your ship and escape the, you know, sort of the part where you die. Can we skip the part where we die? And then you see, like, a planet get wiped off the map? I'm trying to see if I can land here, but it's not looking likely. I think we gotta do the climb. Can I land here? Oh. Okay, we got more of these things that give us text. Next time that event happens, we need to keep an eye on the fucking like map, I guess, and find out if we're gonna get fucking destroyed by this. And then we'll try and escape and see what happens. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues, Phlox. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Yeah, fuck, 2 times gravity is brutal, man. Not sure what's going on here, but it's like tornado circle thing. Can you capture like the powers of the tornadoes and trap them within these rings or something? They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Memory statues, there you go. Phlox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Phlox specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lami, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see a later test. Okay, so they're just straight up memory statues. Yeah, with the ring above it and there being multiple, it's like, can you harness the power of all the tornadoes to like calm the storms on the planet or something? Harness them here? Who knows? Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the dying thing yet, because it's happening in different locations. That it's like wrong place, wrong time, or is this predetermined? Are we doomed to be destroyed by the interloper no matter where we are? We need to definitely do something with this, because this will give us some language that we can translate, but I'm not sure how these work yet. So that's that island. There's also this place, and I don't know if this is the same place as the one that comes out of the fucking ground, but there was definitely one that came out of orbit for a little while. And I thought the planet was glitching, but then we fucking fell into it. Okay, so there's more of these. Alright, I really don't know what the fuck these are for then. Ooh, pick up scroll. That's the probe construction station. Okay, let's take a look. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Dars, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. I know my brother, Arvins, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. So they actually did. Take that into consideration, and it still wasn't enough. Ah, okay. Sure. Great. Ooh, oh, fuck. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so this is how we can traverse this area. Is it moving around? No. This is cool. Okay, so this is how we can navigate this area and get to different stuff. So these are like the blueprints. You get to keep the photo. If you could do photo mode and you just take the snapshot. I don't know if they get saved anywhere or not. If you put it away, it doesn't look like it updates the ship log or anything. This is another projection thing. Control module. So you can see the projection in here from Giant's Deep. So we've done this before. So the control module we've already been in before. So we've already done all of this. That's chill. So we've had a look in there. Nice. 8 minutes 48 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. There's more writing in there for us to discover, though. I have bad news, Arvins. Yari says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. I wish. Okay, we've already read this before. Okay, we've already read that before. How do we get the other text out? So you can see that there's writing on there. Just checking to see if we're on a fucking crash course with at this point. Ooh, hang on. Something over here. Oh, hang on, this one's on. Hang on. What the fuck? Ah! Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay. I went too high up and got like thrown down by the gravity. Oops. Alright, if you die that way too, it also starts again. So there's no checkpoints, it's just that we've been marked by a memory statue, and it's almost like it restores a backup of ourselves, and then as a result, it restores us back to like the beginning. We're like we were like saved into that statue or something. Off goes that probe, and it's going off in that direction. Can you ever be quick enough to find it? Let's have a look at the rumors. So we've been to the construction yard, so there's now a photo. There's more to explore here, so that's cool that it opens that. We know. We died. This island must be where the Namai created statues like the one in our observatory. I found one lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory, and it's already been opened, which means it has scanned someone. Found a sign for a statue workshop. Some of my children debated bypassing the workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. So there is a way inside the statue workshop. I think it just gets launched out of the system. What is that? Or is that the probe? Potentially. I don't know. Anyway, regardless. We have started again! Alright, let's head back to the construction workshop. So it's interesting that there's no sort of like, I kind of like it. There's no like checkpoints or saves in that regard, but it's just you die and then you just proceed, you continue. Let's take a look. In we go. Okay, underwater again. This massive one. I'm assuming that we'll die if we go into it. Okay. Okay. Someone's chilling here. Yes. Unidentified signal nearby. Nice. Oh, my landing camera's busted. Down this way. Gabbro. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know. It's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. I wonder if what would happen if you spoke to this guy beforehand. You'd probably just be like, nah, hasn't happened to me yet. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. So it's probably only people that are actually have left the planet, potentially, and are, like, outside of the laws of causality. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Namai statue I found on one of the other islands. So he's the one that got scanned by that the statue, because the eyes were open. Are we about to... We're not... Oh... Oh, yep, okay. So we're heading back down to the planet, slowly but surely. I can't talk to you. No shit. Okay, so there is a piece of it. So this island gets, like, taken into the fucking tornado and thrown up into the air. Okay, I'm trying to talk to Gabbro here. This is hilarious. Holy fuck. Have you ever... I'm so annoyed that we've been pulled out of that dialogue. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. How's space treating you? Oh, we got our dialogue interrupted, which is kind of a shame. We're in the middle of him telling us about the time loop. I found something. Nice. What you got for me? I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. Kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. Pretty surprised that I built something that actually broke. But yeah, so It seems that it might just be me and this guy that are in the time loop because we got scanned by the statues and it's some sort of life preservation or something. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, as it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water, then less peaceful. And I just witnessed that. That's so funny. Where should I explore on Giant Steep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found a glowing Namai statue. Get it? I was on the bench, on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, most likely. Mostly connected anyway. You'll see. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant, like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant Steep is massive and mostly water, no surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Namai statue I saw on the beach. You seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. So we got picked up and died earlier. I feel like there is genuinely something to do with calming or harnessing maybe the power of the tornadoes and all of those little tornado things that we see, and that might relax the current underwater for us to check out the weird jellyfish looking thing, maybe. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. There you go. Okay. We've spoken to Gabbro. Luckily our ship is still nearby, and even though we were thrown into space, it's still around. Cool. We can doze off here, which kind of scares me. I don't know if dozing off is a good idea. Ow. I tried to activate the jetpack. Okay. Danger. Ghost matter detected nearby as well. So there's also ghost matter nearby. Okay. So we've currently checked out the construction yard. There's the Gabbro's Island, Statue Island. He's lounging in a hammock near the island shore. He found a Nomai statue on another island. The eyes started glowing, and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. He remembers dying, just like my time with the statue, and Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we're in the time loop. Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the surface of the ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. Okay. Oh, my hull is still damaged? Okay. And so with the scout launch, if we go into photo mode and you take photos, you can see where the ghost matter is. Okay, so ghost matter is blocking that cave. So we can't go into that cave yet, at least, I guess, because ghost matter does deteriorate over time, but we're also stuck in a time loop, so there you go. Let's lift off. Very... Let's lift off. Okay. Oh, and there goes the island. Launched into space. Oh, that's the orbital probe cannon. God. So it's just literally a planet of water. And the cyclones just launch the islands up into the air. we've seen Statue Island. Ooh, let's have a look at this one. This one looks new. It's covered in, like, bramble. Oh, it's one of the jellyfish-ass looking things, right? That we just saw, or is that something else? Ugh. Okay. Let's see what this is. This is some of the bramble, right? Oh, hang on. Oops. Oh, that's not what I want. I want photo mode. Ah, okay. So we can't go through there. So we can go through this a very specific way. Not the ghost matter way. So just don't go in the center or off to the side. Ooh, someone's been here. Trip 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gassan about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Oh, okay. We are in space. My ship. Okay. My ship. Oh no. My ship's not gonna come down with me, is it? Hang on a minute. The ghost matter, fuck. I didn't have really much control over my body there. So it's pretty fucking easy to die. So my body just got like sucked into that ghost matter area. So I guess if you're not careful, your ship can, I don't know if your ship automatically lands back where it was when it all comes back, or whether I'm fucked, but it seemed to come down last time. Okay. Here we go again. And off it goes. So the direction that it goes into, we're facing this way. It goes off. Oh, there it is. We can see it on the map. There it is. So the probe is leaving our galaxy. It's the little blue one. I can't lock onto it at all. But we're going to follow it. Till it disappears. Trying to get a closer look at it, but it's pretty fucking hard to. So interesting seeing it just like blend in with the rest. Oh, it's gonna go out of my field of view. I can't angle it that way anymore. Yeah, alright, I've lost it. Out it goes. Okay. We've been very much focused on just trying to do some Giant Steep stuff. Because we keep dying. We'll go back to the construction yard and also try and check out the place where we just died. I'm kind of curious about the moon as well here. If we can even potentially land on this. It looks too small to land on. Look how weird this looks. It's too small. Oh, okay. I'm inside of it. Okay, hang on. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh, that's the island that just got launched up into the air. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, hang on. Got really confused for a second there. This looks like you just fly right through it. Sounds like a little water bubble. Yeah, that's weird. How strange. Yeah, okay. So you can't really do anything about that. Here we are. Okay, so we need to land there and on the bramble one. Kind of tempted to see if we can, because this is like the massive one, right? I'm kind of tempted to see if we can get a view from the top. If there's anything in here, the eye of the storm. Oh, okay, hang on. Maybe we can just try and go right through it. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Alright, let's go up. Oh, there is something right in the middle of it. Cool. Okay. There's a structure in the eye of the storm. Awesome. So we've got Statue Island, we've got where Gabbro is, we've got the Bramble, we've got something else, and this one. Okay, we're gonna come here last. Woo! Okay. There is one in the center. That's cool. Good to know. Let's find... Okay, that's Statue Island. Oh, actually, hang on. Wait a minute. Still trying to figure that out, because there's definitely like a language thing in there to do at some point. It just looked slightly different from a ship view. Oh, here. Dude, seeing it actually like crash is so cool. So that was Gabbro's Island. Where's the Bramble one at? That's the construction yard, that one, right? Which we need to go back to. Oh, the Gabbro's ship. It's Gabbro's ship. Can I like float on the surface as well? Or am I slowly? It prevents us from sinking, right? Yeah, nice. Can we go into his ship? Oh, it's sealed up. Okay, we can't. He's like obviously done some had to have done some repairs with like wood over time or something. Okay, been trying to see if I can get up the top. Hold on. Yeah, not looking like we can get in. I feel like that's just a texture glitching. Okay, well, we found a ship. Yeah, because ours stays open. His is, I guess, locked up. Okay. It's cool that you can at least find it, though. Where is this fucking island? There you are. Is this the one? No, this is not the one. Nope. It's getting launched into the sky, though. You'd think it's not the biggest orb ever, and yet I can't find the island that I want. Where is it? Where is it gone? I'm finding all the other ones before I find the one that I want. I don't think we'd be able to. I could actually just leave my ship here, almost, in this spot, because it floats. So we could stay in the construction yard area from here. I can do this again. Now, before we got abruptly killed... Oh, it must just be a fucking tornado warning, because I was literally like, oh, this is activated, like there's a light source. And then we died. So these must be just tornado... Interesting. I was like, oh, we might be able to like harness the power of the tornado in those, but no, that actually makes so much more sense. Okay. So it's quite literally a warning. If you see those lit up on the island you're on, your island's about to get thrown up into the atmosphere. That makes so much more sense. Can't find that Bramble Island right now, so we're just going to check out the construction yard more. Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. Okay. So now we gotta get over that side with this projection stone. Can I walk over the... I should just be able to go this way, right? I love this, it's so cool. We got a tornado coming though. Oh shit. Oh, can I hide in... Oh, maybe I can hide in it. Yes, it keeps you... Okay. It keeps you protected. That's cool. They're shields. My poor ship. Okay, so I guess we're coming back down now. Underwater. And we're back. And my ship is out there. Perfect. Okay, so it's tornado protection. Cool. Okay. Konoe, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Konoe, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight through to the core. Hosava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're really curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Konoe, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So, to figure out how to get below the current, we have to go to Brittle Hollow. I'm loving how everything is connected here. That's really fucking cool. So if we put on this projection stone, we can get a glimpse of it at least in here. Okay, so there's some tornado things. We The idea of projection stone is wild. Okay. There you go. That gave us the information we were looking for. Okay. I think that's all we can discover here for now in the construction yard. Now going back to our ship. Doesn't give you much of a chance to view this part of it without me getting sucked out into orbit. There it is. This is what I need. I'm gonna check this out, hopefully before we get fucking killed. Alright, are we on a collision course with... No, we're not. Let's go back through to this. Ghost matter's down that way, so we'll go off here. Hopefully we don't get thrown up into the air. Never mind. Alright, we're being thrown up into the air. Hopefully we don't get thrown up into the air. Okay. Don't throw me into any ghost matter, please. And I need to stay on the surface. Okay, here we go. We're coming back down. Okay. It's a good thing this thing's waterproof. Alright, so down all the way down to the core. You just got feldsparred. This was one of my more dramatic feats. Brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. So we're following in his footsteps, almost. There you go. So he figured out how to get to the core and how brute force is not the answer. I mean, you might just be able to, like, sit along the current until it kind of sucks you in, but... yeah, these things are below the surface. Was that? I guess that was it. Because we can't go down there, ghost matter. We can't go down there, ghost matter. And that's kind of it. So I found Feldspar's recording. Ouch. Go back to my ship. Very interesting. Alright, let's go back to the ship, and then we're going to go back into the eye of the hurricane. Bramble Island, ocean current discovery. Okay, so... an island of thorny vines and what appears to be frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space. Okay. So that's connected. The Namai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of Giant's Deep that revealed how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. Two paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which means nothing to us yet because we have not had the chance to go to Brittle Hollow. Alright, through here we go. I guess we're not in danger of being sucked up on here. So this is the North Pole, I think. This is the North Pole. Right in the eye of the tornado. This is looking very barren in here. But there's, oh. Ooh. Gravity keeps fluctuating. Let's ascend to the path and take a look. That's just so strange. So we're now climbing a weird tower in the eye of the hurricane. Oh, okay. What can we learn in here? Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. God, it's so cool to look at. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Storm in the middle is so cool. Alright, are we about to... here we go. Ready? Are we about to get killed? We're about to get fucking murdered, aren't we? We're about to die right as we make it to... Fuck, right as we make it to the top. We're on a crash course with the interloper. Can we fucking survive? We're getting out of here. Oh shit, my fuel. My fuel! I'm dead. I thought I could, like, fucking jet it to, like, loosen it to the surface, and then I realized that the thrust was not that good. We were gonna die anyway. May as well choose my own death. I choose when I die. The interloper does not get to decide. And now we'll head back through that tower. That's the worst time. Every time I'm on, like, you're on the precipice of a discovery, you fucking die. And there it is again, getting destroyed. So cool that that's the first thing that we see. I die on my own terms, game. I'm not getting destroyed by any fucking giant comet. What if we just decide to just follow the probe? We'll just go off in that direction. Off it goes. Pale blue dot. I guess we haven't seen what's on the South Pole. I do like how nice and peaceful the music is as you explore space. That's very nice. But we'll try and do our best to kind of focus on one planet at a time, primarily, as much as possible, until we're forced to kind of like move on. Okay, so the South Pole is basically Tornado Central. we'll start from there. And then the North Pole is this statue. Structure. Oh, sometimes you can struggle to get in. Doesn't want to let you in. Okay. Let's try this again with enough time that we don't get killed. Rush to the top, quick. It is a shame that I couldn't just like safely jet myself down and survive. That would have been cool. Because the plan was, if we see the crash happening and there's a means to get to our ship in time, then we've got to see if we can survive the comet crash, which will be interesting because that means that it'll just completely take out the planet and we won't be able to explore it until we die again and restart the time loop. But I would really love to see if it's possible. Okay, so we need to... It's interesting that you have to, I guess... Oh shit. Interesting that you have to kind of retranslate some of the writings. We definitely didn't die, just kind of forget that happened. Okay. And here we are. Seek the Wandering Arch. Wandering Arch. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, it's certainly wandering. It moves when you take your eye off it, which is very similar to, that's very similar to that weird statue thing, the weird gem that we saw on Timber Hearth that moves when you stop looking at it. Yeah, this fucking thing. Yep. That fucking thing. Interesting. Signal identified island shard. Frequency discovered quantum fluctuations. Okay. Ooh. We can now look for different ones that are really far away. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I've discovered a new thing. Good to know. Okay. Oh god, even this moves now. Everything's moving in here. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. So the arch is going to move. Okay, this makes it kind of interesting because... Oh, I see what you're fucking saying to me. Okay. It will now stay there? Oh, that's... Okay. Cool. So looking at an image at it and seeing it in real life is the same thing. Okay. I see. So you can keep this in the same spot. It'll always stay there because it's being looked at, captured in time. Okay. So do we want to keep it up there? Or do we want to move it? The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. They don't naturally meet. Which means what we have to do is we have to take a photo of one. Oh, hang on. Yes, okay, there you go. Doesn't naturally meet. So you have to... Oh, we've taken our eyes off of it. Shit, okay, how the fuck? Okay, so I think we have to keep looking at this while we go up. There we go. Dude, this is awesome. Okay. So on each level, there's one of these there's one of these. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay, so the crystals are... Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see. This is so fucked. The last one, but we made it harder. Oh, there's the archway. Can I do this? Oh, but the problem is, I don't think we've got enough. Okay, I've locked those things in place, however... Oh, I know what has to happen here. Because we're going to fall... Yeah, we're going to fall once we get to that spot. So what has to happen now is I have to take a photo of just this one to get it to move. Okay, I guess that works. So that'll now stay there. And now I just have to look until it's here. Yeah. Okay. Understanding quantum thingies. Ooh. Ooh. Just always take a photo when I see it now, just in case you are stuck with me. Oh, even the fucking tree. Ooh, even the trees and the shelves. Everything. Look at that. This is what we see when we die. We see those 3 diamond shapes. We go through that when we die. So is this the eye of the universe? We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you in the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. I guess we go down there to leave. Oh, this is so crazy. I fucking adore what we are doing here. It's amazing. Okay, that's the island shard. I was wondering if there was going to be a signal there or something. Alright. Down we go. Oh, and that's fucking that. Okay, that's the exit. You get flushed down the toilet at the end. Wow, Giant Steep had so much for us to discover. The game definitely rewards your curiosity, which is really great. You're like, oh, I wonder if we can go in here, and there's a whole fucking quantum imaging tutorial. Tower of Quantum Trials, all the way over there. Jesus, okay. This tower held knowledge of Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, they are the same. This is the rule of quantum imaging. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. That is absolutely amazing. Okay. With that one, we are going to bring this episode of Outer Wilds to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 2, where we've got to discover a lot more, and it's been so much fun. I think that we should go to potentially Brittle Hollow next, because we've been given a rumor to follow from Giant Steep to check that out. We're just following, like, essentially it seems that it is tied to a mystery of... it's tied to a mystery of the observatory, of the cannon that's just kind of shooting out that probe at the beginning of our time loop. So I'm just looking that if you can see, when you see out into the distance, there's a whole bunch of fucking explosions taking place as well, which is interesting. We also want to potentially check out this thing, because we can lock onto it at some point to see what that is. We've got this to have a look at. There's a lot to explore, and I'm really, really excited, because there's so much just being like, what is that? What the fuck are we seeing? Like, we're seeing like these explosions super far away outside of this system. And I guess we'll discover more answers next time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, I would love if you could subscribe and help out the channel's growth, because it means a lot to me and helps me keep doing this. And if you'd like early access to the next episode as well, I do accept direct support on Patreon as well. That helps me do this full time. So with that one, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.